Senator, earlier this week, the Wall Street Journal quoted a senior White House official who said, "We don't care how long this shutdown lasts, we're winning." That infuriated Speaker Boehner. Take a look.
I get the Wall Street Journal out, and it says, well, we don't care how long this lasts because we're winning. Well, this isn't some damn game.
All right, and then here you are caught on an open mic with Senator Mitch McConnell a little bit earlier this week. Take a listen.
I think if we keep saying we wanted to defund it, we fought for that, but now we're willing to compromise on this, I think they can't. We're going to win. I think, well, I know we don't want to be here, but we're going to win this, I think.
Senator, I brought those two things up side by side for a reason. Winning, losing, battle of the talking points, dueling cable appearances. Do you in Washington, do all of you have any idea how totally disgusted the American people are with these antics?
Yeah, no, I think these are all legitimate concerns, and I think really we should point back to where the root of the problem is. The root of the problem here is that we are not passing appropriation bills like we should. We have 12 different appropriation bills. We should pass them one at a time. Government should never shut down if we're doing our job appropriately. So really what we need to be saying is, why are we not passing spending bills the way we should do it?
Do you take any responsibility for the tone, for your part in this?
Well, I think that in order to have compromise, the other side has to negotiate. We've been willing to compromise and negotiate. The other thing is we don't control the spending bills. The House has been putting forward spending bills and still continues to do so. It's the Democrats in the Senate who refuse to pass individual spending bills, and that's what you're supposed to do, is pass individual spending bills. You're
somebody who is an emerging national figure. The latest Quinnipiac poll had you actually winning the presidential preference poll among Republicans. Do you think this strategy, shutting down the government, which 2/3 of Americans don't like as a tactic, even if they don't like Obamacare, do you think that's potentially undercutting the Republican Party's chances of winning something beyond the House of Representatives, either the Senate or the White House?
I think it's extremely bad for the president to shut down the government, and he's the one shutting it down because, frankly, he's unwilling to compromise. We are willing to negotiate. We're willing to compromise. The president says his way or the highway. So ultimately, I think it is bad for the president. I think it's bad for both parties, but the only way to get to a resolution is to negotiate. We're willing to negotiate. We're every day passing bills to reopen government, and every day Harry Reid's vetoing every bill we send over. We've sent over 6 bills this week to reopen government, and he dismisses them out of hand. So we're the ones trying to open government, and the Democrats say keep it closed because they like it being closed. They think they can beat up on us politically.
Well, if they like it being closed, why would you then fall into that trap? I mean, if they think it's actually hurting you more, and polls suggest perhaps it is, well, why are you allowing that to happen?
Because there are important questions. Obamacare is going to cost $2.6 trillion. We have a $17 trillion debt. We think these things are important and worth fighting over because they're not inconsequential. Some economists say that we're losing 1 million jobs a year just because of the burden of our debt. Is it worth standing up and saying the emperor has no clothes, we're out of money, and that we should start to balance our budget and not spend money that we don't have? Yeah, it's absolutely important. And so sometimes you have to fight for what you believe.